pretty, baby.
So welcome back to the channel. Excuse my face. It's literally going through something right now. But I am here in Atlanta because I was supposed to pick up a car. Well, I'm still am picking up a car, but I'm also here to audition for the artist you just heard. And yeah, so I'm gonna try to vlog and get as much footage as possible. Right now, it's nothing eventful happening. I'm literally been waiting at the dealership since I got in this morning at like 7 a.m. So I'm at brunch now, and then hopefully we can get this car by 3 so I can get ready, head to the hotel so I can get ready, and then head to the audition. So I ordered my headshots, and then I'm gonna have the people at the dealership print my resume. So what are we doing after that? So I'm super excited. Super excited. It's crazy. I'm gonna tell you guys a story time once I get like settled in the car. I'm gonna give you guys a story time about how this all transpired, because I was not originally coming for the audition. Literally just came to get the car and then leave. But nope. God had the plans, so I'll let y'all know later though. I'm finna eat once they give me my food. But yeah. Just to give you guys a cute little update. Hi guys. So the last time we spoke was at brunch. I am now in the hotel. Thank God we got the car. Oh wait, let me turn the water off. So thank God we got the car, we got the hotel. So now it's time to actually get ready for this audition. I'm just gonna do my makeup. We don't have a lot of time, but we're not running like behind on time. So I want everything to be good. Like, I want to look good so I can feel good walking into this situation. Not the situation, but walking into this opportunity. Don't know what to come from it, and the way I'm looking at it is like this just kind of all happened on a whim. I know I told you guys I was going to give you a rundown, so I'm going to do that really quickly, and then we're going to get to our makeup, and I'm not going to talk during my makeup. My mom called me it was either yesterday or 2 days ago, and she was like, hey, like, how do you feel about taking a trip down to Atlanta? And I'm like, heck yeah, like I'm always down to take a trip to Atlanta. Like, what? And so she was like, okay, well, I bought my brother, her son. She's like, I bought Curtis a car and I need you to go down there and pick it up. So basically she wanted me to fly down here and then drive the car back to Michigan. And I was like, good God. And mind you, Atlanta, Georgia, and Michigan, opposite sides. So that's a decent drive. But I was like, you know what? I'll do it. Just for a free trip to Atlanta, like even if I'm just here for a day or two, like whoop-de-doo, I'm gonna take it. So boom, that happened. And then I was texting my friend who also dances, and he is on tour recently, and that's what we was talking about. So he wants me to come to the tour when they're in Detroit. And so we was just chatting about that. And I was like, yeah, I'll definitely come support you. I asked him if I could stay with him like while I was here, because I didn't really want to pay for a hotel. My mom was like, I'll fly you down there, but I'm not paying for a hotel. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can stay with somebody. So I asked if I could stay with him, but he said, I already got some people coming in. They're coming in for this audition. You can't, like, basically I couldn't stay with him. So I was like, okay, well, what the fuck? So then out of nowhere, he just sent me all of the information to the audition. And mind you, like, these auditions, they're open, but they're not open, if that makes sense. So like the information isn't put out to the general public, but they're not like closed auditions. So it's not like for specific dancers. It's just for dancers who have connections in this industry, especially the dance industry. It's not what you know, it's who you know. And so for me, this is like my first time getting like a big opportunity like this, because I don't get this information. Like, this doesn't come to me just willy-nilly. So when he sent it to me, I'm like, what? And it's literally the same day I'm coming. So I'm like, this is literally like in a perfect alignment, because I was talking to my friend before, and I was basically telling her, I'm like, one of my goals is this year is to actually dance for an artist. Like, that's what I'm working towards. That's what I want to do. Mind you, I was not thinking this opportunity is going to happen this quick. But hey, I'm blessed, and I'm very thankful, and I'm going to put my foot out there. I'm going to put myself out there, and we're just going to see what happens. At the end of the day, this was like an opportunity that kind of just popped up. So if nothing comes out of this, then nothing in my life changes. Everything goes back to normal. I go back home and I keep dancing. But if something does come out of this, then hello, I will be a backup dancer for an artist, a big artist. And I think I told y'all, but it's Toni Braxton, and she's on tour with Boys to Men and somebody else as well. But yeah. So that's basically the whole rundown of this whole trip and what has transpired. And it's crazy because I was texting my two dancer friends back at home in Detroit, and they were trying to come, but they couldn't come. And I'm just like, damn. I wish they would. I wish they would have came, but you know, life happens. And this really wasn't a trip for this. Like, I didn't just be like, Mom, I need a flight to Atlanta for this audition. No, this was completely something else, and then it turned into this, and now we're here. So let's just get to it and let's see what happens. Like, I'm excited. I'm excited. So I'm gonna wash my face and then I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm not gonna talk, but I'm gonna try to do my makeup as quickly as possible. Okay, so this is the outfit I'm wearing. Hopefully YouTube lets me show this. If not, I might have to blur it out. But I wore this at a showcase that I did beginning of the year in Detroit, and I was like, this is the perfect outfit to wear. So this is what I'm wearing. I have on tights. It's a bit risky, but it's cute, and it's all black, which is most important, with the little chain, which gives it a little, you know, some. So actually, if I just put on some sweats over this and my hoodie, and we're gonna head out because I don't want to be late. Hey guys, so I realized I did not do a closing to my video that I'm editing now, my trip to Atlanta for the Toni Braxton audition. And I know the clip of the audition was super short, so I didn't want to just leave off the video with giving you guys nothing about my experience going. So I'm going to do that really quickly right now. Clearly, it is a couple weeks later, new hair, so bear with me as I try to remember this. So going into the audition, like I said, it really just aligned really well with my trip because I was already going to Atlanta and it just so happened to fall on the day that I was going. So it would have been, you know, detrimental to not go for me. Like, it's just an experience. So I went in not really thinking like, oh, I'm gonna book this for sure. Like, no, I just kind of wanted to gain the experience of going to a real audition because I have not done that before in my dance career. So that's what I did. I went there. The first thing I saw was all of the girls in the hallway getting, you know, stretching or talking to other dancers, you know. And for me, I probably should have been networking and talking because that's like the most important thing as a dancer is to make connections. But because it's my first time doing something like this, I really just wanted to lock in for me. So I just found me a cute little spot. I started stretching. I even put my headphones in so I can kind of like tune out the noise because like being in these types of rooms with like so many dancers, especially in Atlanta, like you see dancers that you see on TV all the time at these auditions. So like I didn't want to feel overwhelmed or I didn't want to feel like imposter syndrome or something. Like I didn't want to feel like I didn't belong in the room. So I really just needed to lock in and focus on myself for a second. So that's what I did. I put my headphones in. I just kind of toned out the noise and just started stretching. And then maybe about like 20 minutes later, the two choreographers came in. I forget their names, but if y'all know about the Toni Braxton audition, it kind of went viral because of the guy choreographer saying some controversial stuff to the guys. And he said some stuff to us, but not to the extent of what he said to the boys. But yeah, I forgot their names though. But you guys know. If you know, you know. So boom, after they set up and everything, they called us all in. And when I say Excel is not a small studio, But because there were so many girls, like, y'all, when I tell y'all we was shoulder to shoulder, it was crazy. Like, and I had to find my spot in the front. Okay, I was in the front where I could see myself in the mirror and I could see the choreographer because, again, y'all, I am short. So, and when information gets sent out, they send out information about what they're kind of looking for. So there's a height requirement, there's a look that they're going for. And I'm already not fitting the height requirements. So, it was already like a little, but, I'm gonna still shoot my shot regardless because you just never know. Like, I could still look like body type wise what they're looking for. So I don't know. I don't know. You never know. But it's crazy because mid audition of him teaching the choreo, he's like, everybody that's in the back come to the front, everybody in the front go to the back. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So my stupid ass I should have stayed in the front, but I went to the back and I could not see nothing, like, at all. So that was great. So the second half of the choreo, I'm like getting fourth and fifth hand choreography because I'm learning from the girl in front of me. She learning from the girl in front of her. She learning from the girl in front of her. And they learning from the choreographer. So, because mind you, I can't see nothing. We're all packed. He's not splitting the class up. There is no like, oh, let me come work with you. Like, no, he's teaching it super fast. We had like 15 minutes. Once he stopped teaching, he split us all up in groups. And if you're lucky, you got in one of the last groups because you can do it a couple more times as the other people go. But once it's your turn, you have to go. And if they like you, they'll tell you to stay. If they don't like you, they'll say, thank you for coming. Da da da. And that's it. So it was my turn to go. I did the choreo to the best of my ability. We freestyled a little bit and then we did it twice. So everybody had to do it twice. And they came to me and it was like, thank you. Thanks for coming. And so that was basically them telling me that was cut. And so I was like, okay, cool. So after that, I just kind of walked out the room. I grabbed my stuff and I just kind of headed out at that point because I'm like, shoot, I can go get some dinner now. Like, that was my thought. But I really should have stayed and networked with some of the dancers because it's not like they was kicking people out. It was just more so like you're just done auditioning. So in future reference, I will stay and network a little bit and talk to the dancers, especially the other dancers that got cut, because even the best of the best that were in there got cut. Because again, it was more so of a typecast. It was less about your skill and more so about looks. So, and that happens a lot in the dance industry and honestly any industry where it requires you to like be on TV, like typecasting is a real thing. So, you could be the best of the best and still not get picked. And that's just the pick of the cards. So, yeah, but after that, I went and got something to eat and I hung out with some friends afterwards and it was fun. Like I had a good time. I didn't walk out feeling defeated. I didn't walk out feeling like, damn, like I don't ever want to do that again. Like it was actually pretty chill. Like not chill, like it was a little daunting, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like it's quick, so you have to know how to pick up quick. But other than that, it's not bad at all. But obviously every audition is different. So, there's more to come and I'm super excited for the more opportunities that I get to have. This is the first of many. So yeah, guys, that was my little recap of the audition. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I will see you guys in the next one.